Are your current clients leaving and killing your business, killing your progress because you can't keep them around? Hey, this is Brian Ketchum from Fitness Revolution. And one of the big things, one of the big buzzes going around that we see with the coaching clients that we work with, the people in the academy, our community of fitness business owners that we work with, is that they're asking about retention. Hey, I'm losing some clients here. What can I do? How can I keep people around longer? What's everybody else doing? And if you're bleeding out clients, if you're losing more clients than you're bringing in, or you're losing a lot of clients and you're bringing in some, but you're just breaking even, it's going to be really difficult to make progress in your business, to grow your income, to grow your revenue, to grow your profits, because you're constantly spinning your wheels. And there is no magic follow-up script. There's no magic program that's going to keep people around, right? And I know there's a hot topic right now, like millennials don't want to be in contracts. Millennials don't want to do this, right? This group of people doesn't want to do this. People are afraid of, my older clients, they don't want to sign long-term agreements. I think all of that is just excuses. It's all things you've built up in your head to give reasons why you aren't able to do things or why people can't stay around. I'm going to give you some strategies today that are going to help with client retention. That's the thing we're going to focus on today. Now, by improving your retention, your sales and marketing will be more effective, and it'll have a bigger impact on your top and bottom line, which is why we want to focus on that, right? We've already got people paying us money. We need to know how to keep them paying us money. So, what can we do to make this all work? Well, I think that in the client experience, when somebody signs on, the most important period of time is the first 180 days and really the first 30 days after they become a client. This is when you either win them over or you lose them, right? If you can make somebody a raving fan within 180 days, and that includes more than just getting results, right? We obviously have to get them results, but if we can create them and make them into a raving fan in the first 180 days, then the chances that they'll stay with us long term are much greater. So you want to put forth a lot of effort during that first 6 months of them being a member, being a client, to make their experience amazing. Do you have a simple onboarding experience? Or do you just throw them in the program and hope they figure it out, right? So in the first 180 days, and at the end of this video, there'll be an area where you can go in and download our client experience cheat sheet. And that client experience cheat sheet will map out what we recommend step by step through the first 180 days that you do. And a lot of it's simple follow-up check-ins with some simple stuff, right? But there's some other strategies we can do with that first 180 days. So create an onboarding plan. In that first 30 days, what are you going to do to make that client feel really special? Can you pair them up with somebody? Can you introduce them to a buddy? Can you give them a peer partner? Can you do some extra check-ins? Can you introduce them to the trainer? Can you eliminate a lot of the confusion and the frustration and that ambiguity that comes in with joining your business? So come into your business and think about it and come into it with the eyes of a brand new client. What doesn't make sense? What does make sense? Where was I confused? And you may even go back and sit down and ask your current clients, it would be worth your time to do a survey, an anonymous survey of the last 10 people that you signed up, right? And they've been in the program for 30 days, let's say. And to give them a $25 gift card to complete this survey. Just complete it and you'll download a $25 gift card. You send them a $25 gift card, right? But if you can do an anonymous survey and you can set it up that way, and you can ask them, what was confusing? What could we have done better? What didn't you like? What did we do well? And you ask them to give you feedback on that experience. You'll be able to get an assessment of what you could do better, plug that in, and you'll keep people longer. So manage the first 180 days. And then when we look at, are people staying around, right? What you need to know is, what is the true lifetime? How long? What's the lifespan of a customer for you? Some people, it's going to be 6 months, some 18 months, some 3 years, right? We can't expect everyone to stay with us forever, and that's why marketing and sales is so important. You have to be able to bring new people in. And I'm not saying to use 6 months as an excuse as the lifespan because you have a program that's bleeding clients out the back end. Right? So you have to focus on that, but you have to go back to what's the lifespan and then figure out how can I make them and bring them into my culture? How can I give them an amazing experience in my program so that they want to stay around? So that the pain of disconnect, the pain of leaving the program is more than the pain of staying, even if things get tight, they get a little sick, they can't come in as often, right? They're going through financial hardships, they're really busy, whatever it might be, all those excuses that you hear for somebody wanting to cancel, to wanting to leave your program, you have to make the pain of disconnect, of leaving, so big that they don't want to leave, right? And I'm not saying that in a way that means you take everything away from them and you embarrass them, right? The pain of disconnect is, what could that be? It could be your community. Do they latch on? Do they have friends in the program? Do they not want to leave because they get to come in here and it just feels like home, right? This is the place that they get to go and somebody just takes care of them. They don't have to think about it. Right? Or maybe it's the relationship they have with you, or the benefits that they get from the training, or the bonuses, or whatever it might be. Think about, how can I create so much value in my program that if they leave, they're going to miss it so much that they're automatically going to come back. Right? Or that they really have to consider, what else can I cut out of my life before I cut this out? Right? People don't automatically go sell their car when they get into a financial hardship, right? They don't automatically cut their cable when they do that, because for some reason that pain of disconnect is there. I don't want to do that. I'll just cut my gym membership, right? I'll cut my personal training, because it's seen as a luxury. You have to make it be seen as something that they absolutely have to have, and that comes through the experience and the culture of your business. So think about what you can do there. So I've given you a few tips here. Onboarding for the first 30 days, follow up with our client experience cheat sheet for the first 180, right? Do more than what everybody else is doing. A lot of people make it a great first experience, that first day. What can you do for 180 days? Right? Survey your clients to figure out what you can do better. And then figure out how to make the pain of leaving more than the pain of staying, right? Make the benefit of staying so so big that they can't leave the program. And that'll help with your retention. All right. I'll be back soon with another video. And click up above in the buttons. There might be one down below. There'll be a link in there, and there'll be an option for you here to click to and go download our client experience cheat sheet. I'll be back soon with another video. Again, this is Ryan Ketchum with Fitness Revolution.